Not done yet, though, here in Japan. Up next, the ladies get their turn. Angela Nikodinov, the reigning U.S. bronze medalist, skating for the gold medal. She has the lead after the short program. The ladies are next at the NHK Trophy. Ladies free skate here at the NHK Trophy, the final event in the ISU Grand Prix of figure skating. And overall, the Grand Prix standings for the ladies will be 5 events. The most celebrated names in the sport right now occupy the top 4 spots. Butirskaya, Slutskaya, Kwan, and Hughes, they're going to the final. A number of skaters here are trying to get there, including Angela Nikodinov of the U.S. And hi again, everybody. Terry Gannon back with you. And then there were only 2 spots remaining for the ladies to get to the Grand Prix final in Canada. And somehow, Angela Nikodinov has been able to put herself in a position to go to the final. In this season of adversity, you may know the story. She lost her coach, Elena on November 12th to pancreatic cancer. She credited her with rejuvenating her skating last year, and the two were extremely close. But Peter, somehow, Angela has been able to fight through that, and she's been extremely impressive here in Japan.
Definitely. I think we have to look at a couple of things with Angela. On November 12th, her world came crashing down when she lost her coach. Everybody would have understood at that point if she wanted to leave the Grand Prix, fine, but she didn't. She's fighting through it, and she's won 2 medals on the Grand Prix so far. Secondly, if she makes it to the Grand Prix final, well, that's just icing on the cake. To me personally, it's just inspiring to watch her skate at this point, and she was very inspiring in the short program. She was relaxed, comfortable. She didn't rush her jumps, and that led to some spectacular jumps. In particular, the triple Lutz double toe loop. That was all just fine. Now she needs to transfer that positive energy to the free program, the last part of the competition.
So the standings after the short program, Angela Nikodinov has the lead. Elena Liashenko is in second. She's still alive for the Grand Prix final. Malинina of Uzbekistan in third, ahead of Yoshie Onda, who is also still alive. And the young American, Patrice McDonough, is currently in 8th place. Patrice McDonough in 8th place after the short program. The 2001 Junior World Silver Medalist. Two seasons ago, she won the U.S. Junior Championship. Last year, we saw her at the Senior Nationals, where she placed 7th.
One of the things that really helps her with her jumps is she's got very good posture as she enters the jump, so it sets her up nicely. Trying for a triple toe loop. She only did a double there. That was a timing issue. You don't lift into the air at the right time with the upper body and the lower body working together. That's the result.
The free skate, 4 minutes long for the ladies, and worth 2/3 of the overall score. This is her first event in the Senior Grand Prix, so she does not have any points, will not go to the Grand Prix final. It's really not all about that for her this year. It's getting experience on this level. Last year, she won the Junior Grand Prix final.
Beautiful layback position, right up into the spin where she almost touches the blade to her head. showing great flexibility. Difficult to do a spin like that, to hold the blade with your hand, because the centrifugal force is pulling the blade away from your hand, and it's tough to stay centered in the spin. I think she really utilizes the ice very well for a 16-year-old to be that sophisticated. It shows certainly great promise for the future.
And great poise, too. Yes. 16 years of age from Colorado Springs, home of the USFSA and the Olympic Training Center, and Patrice McDonough. When we come back to Japan, Fumie Suguri is back at home. She's won on the national level, the international level, but now she's in 6th place after the short program and needs a major comeback to make the Grand Prix final. Suguri is next. Set to go here in the ladies free skate, Fumie Suguri from Japan. She came into her own with a victory at the Four Continents Championship last winter and has really been turning heads this season. She had a bronze medal at the Goodwill Games and a strong showing at Skate Canada. We had the chance to get to know her a little bit here in her home country. In many ways, Fumie Suguri is a typical Japanese 20-year-old. But in a nation marked by conformity, Fumie Suguri stands out because of her passion for figure skating.
I think the feeling when I skate on the ice, it's so smooth. That feeling, only the skater know that, but I love that feeling.
Inspired by her love of skating, Fumie progressed quickly, becoming the Japanese champion at 16. She was within reach of a chance to honor her country by skating for Japan at the '98 Olympics on home soil, but it was not to be.
Before the Olympic, I injured, but I didn't know how to handle that and, deal with the pain. So I think that's my mistake. I'm really sad that I missed that chance.
After that disappointment, Fumie gave even more of herself to her sport. And in 2 short years, she jumped from 20th to 7th in the world. But for this deeply spiritual young woman, skating is not primarily an individual quest to win medals. It's a way of expressing what she feels for her fellow human beings.
I love to skate for other people. When I step on the ice, my heart gets really pure, like white, like the white rink, white ice.
Fumie Suguri. Fumie is certainly right at home in a gorgeous setting here in Japan. Here she is, Fumie Suguri in 6th place. Very disappointing, her effort in the short program, because she came into this event with a very strong chance to make it to the final. She's still alive, but would really be a comeback for her to do it.
Skating 2. Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. She may be in 6th place, but she has 7 triples planned in this free program. And the most difficult combination for her will be right at the top of this program. The triple Lutz, triple toe loop. Here it is. Oh, not off to a good start.
By the way, the scores for Patrice McDonough of the U.S. range from 5.0 to 5.2 for technical merit, and for presentation 5.1 to 5.3. They were very good overall.
The same foot will pick in for this triple flip, and oh, she's lost her timing, her concentration. Not where it should be.
Boy, Peter, she's ranked 8th in the world in the latest ISU World Rankings. Came in 4th at Skate Canada, had 5 points coming in here, but she just has not had it going at all here at the NHK Trophy. Twice the Japanese national champion. The NHK Trophy last year cost her a trip to the Grand Prix final. Had she won the bronze medal, she would have gone, and she was in 3rd place after the short program last year. But dropped out of the top 3 and did not make it.
Now she has another triple Lutz planned. Remember what happened at the very beginning of the program. And you know what? She's changed it. She's gone for the triple flip, and that has cost her right there. She's off her game. She has changed her jumps. Something's got her spooked. Footwork down the ice. She's got good speed. Oh dear. It's a setback for her. She only landed 3 triples in this program. It's so unfortunate because she's a very musical skater. Of course, her coach has instilled that in her to be balanced with her musicality on the ice, but without the jumps, this will hurt in the scores.
Coached by the parents of Yuka Sato, the former world champ from Japan. She was on a roll at the end of last year, beginning of this season, but not here at the NHK Trophy.
This was the opening triple Lutz. Now she needs to get up into the air and stay straight. Her air position is actually pretty good, but she starts to fall to the back of the skate right there. She's leaning backwards and she can't stop the rotation. And no way can she do the planned triple toe loop. The arms coming in to increase the speed within the spin.
Stop, I'm dizzy. And a look at the judges right now. This is a panel of 9 judges working the NHK Trophy. Of course, they're are required elements even in the free skate. Not so much as the short program, but there are requirements here, Peter.
Yes, at least one jump combination, 4 different spins, a footwork sequence. Of course, all of this has to be with musical expression.
So they won't be high, but we'll check the marks now. The first set for technical merit, 4.6 to 5.3. You know, she won the 4 Continents Championship at the end of last season. Then she came in 3rd in the Goodwill Games, having beaten Sasha Cohen, Maria Butyrskaya, among others. Just a tough weekend here in Japan. Presentation marks 5.1 to 5.6.
Well, when those nerves kick in and they start taking the jumps apart, it's tough to salvage it at that point.
And guess what? And Patrice McDonough of the U.S. has the lead over Fumie Suguri. When we come back, Yoshie Onda from Japan in 4th place, trying to make it to the Grand Prix final. She may become the 3rd lady ever to land a triple axel in competition. She takes the ice when we come back. But
5番、Onda Yoshie-san、日本。
Number 5, representing Japan, Yoshie Onda.
Been a great season so far, but the Grand Prix isn't over yet. 2 spots on the line here at the NHK Trophy for the ladies. Terry Gannon along with Peter Carruthers, the gold medal, and those places at the Grand Prix final set to be determined here. Yoshie Onda from Japan steps onto the ice in 4th place after the short program, and she does have a chance to go to the final. In fact, if she moves up to 3rd place, she will go. If she remains in 4th, she's still got a shot. 18 years old from Nagoya. And Peter?
Go ahead.
Will she
Set
do
it
the
up.
triple axel here? She tried to do it at Nations Cup, but fell. She would be the 3rd lady ever to do it in competition. Midori Ito, Tanya Harding, the other 2.
We'll know shortly because it's the first jump in her program. She's a great athlete. She works out a lot off the ice. Let's see if she's mentally strong enough to do it right here. Now, double right there. Huge double. Lutz double toe loop. She's very strong with her timing. She doesn't deviate too much in terms of the way she picks it and lifts up into the air. This is an edge jump, the triple loop, and you can just see the shoulders start to control that jump and she flips out at the end.
Yoshie is a university student here in Japan. Saw her earlier, as we mentioned, at the Nations Cup competition where she captured the silver medal there. That's why she has 9 points in the Grand Prix and has a good shot to go to the final.
I just had said how good she is with her timing. Well, she made a big mistake there on her triple flip attempt. Again, if you get any doubt in your head right before you take off, nerves take over, and that's the result.
You know, Maria Butyrskaya and Arina Slutskaya were scheduled to compete here. At the last minute, they both withdrew from the competition. And what that meant, they were both non-scoring competitions for them, this event, as it is for Angela Nikodinov. She's already got 14 points. She can't gain any more points here, but without those top 2 ladies here, those spots and those points are open to skaters like Yoshie Onda. They can acquire more points, have a better chance to make it to the Grand Prix final.
back there. But, you know, here's the thing. On her situation, regardless of whether she makes it to the Grand Prix or not, some of the expression in her skating and her musicality while she skates needs to be improved. The way she interprets the music, which would fall under the presentation mark. We needed to see that more earlier in the program. You know, she's a terrific athlete, but she really does need to work on the interpretation of the music. I respect the great jumping quality that she has. However, remember, skating is a full package, artistry and athleticism.
Wasn't a smile, but a smirk on her face at the end. She knew that she didn't offer her best here in the free skate. Yoshie Onda from Japan.
One of the things the judges look for is the spring on jumps, and she gets plenty of that on this triple Lutz. Beautiful rotation right there. Arms and legs coming in to create the rotation and followed up by a wonderful double toe loop. A very solid jumping pass for her.
You know, I've been coming here for a couple of years to this event. I've always wondered what that is. Domo. It's the mascot for the television network here in Japan, and they tell us it's a TV set. Go figure. I used to think it was a
ice cream sandwich.
Ice cream sandwich, yeah. First set now for Yoshie Onda. Technical merit 5.1 to 5.6.
I'll tell you what, the 5.6, that's huge, but I just can't imagine that the presentation marks are going to stay up. But boy, they've certainly rewarded her for her jumping prowess.
Here are the presentation marks, same range, 5.1 up to 5.6. Yoshie Onda into the lead over Patrice McDonough. Up next, Angela Nikodinov of the U.S. on the verge of making it to the Grand Prix final in a season of adversity. She lost her coach midway through the season, and no one would have blamed her for taking some time away from the ice, but she made the decision to continue throughout the Grand Prix and on to Japan.
Well, I set a plan before I started the season, and I knew that I had to do Nations Cup, and then I had a plan to go straight to St. Petersburg and train there for a week and then compete at Cup of Russia and come here and skate in Japan. And I really like Japan, and I like skating here, and I feel like with every competition I'm getting stronger and stronger, so why not, you know, go out there and get the program out as many times as I can, so it'll just make me feel more comfortable when I have to go out at nationals and try and qualify for the Olympic team.
Number 6, representing USA, Angela Nikodinov.
What will the entire lineup look like for that final? Well, we're about to find out. Yoshie Onda has the lead over Patrice McDonough and Fumie Suguri. But here is the leader after the short program, Angela Nikodinov, looking for her third straight medal in the Grand Prix. $14 points overall in the Grand Prix. This is a non-scoring event for her, as we said, so she can't gain any points, but she sure can't keep others from acquiring them.
It's all about timing for her at this point, not to rush this takeoff. Triple Lutz. Oh dear. Double Lutz right there. And a double toe loop. She's falling short of rotation.
wins here, she definitely goes to the Grand Prix final. But above and beyond that, it would be her first ever gold medal in the Grand Prix series.
But look at the grace and beauty she has within this music. Very sophisticated. Got to keep the timing and not rush the takeoff on this triple flip, and then it'll come together, and it worked there. And then another double.
And remember, there are two more skaters to go who both control their own destiny. Elena Liashenko, Tatiana Malinina round out the top three, and if either one of those wins the free skate, they win the gold.
On the first triple Lutz. Here's the second, and there's a single. So she did a double at the beginning, and then, worse than that, a single deep in the program.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's too bad. But I tell you, she's been through a lot, and it's tough to keep everything together under pressure like this. Only 2 clean triples in her program. Far short of what she was hoping to do. One of the jumps that worked well for Angela was the triple loop that takes off the right backward outside edge. You just edge off that. There's no foot jabbing in to get you up in the air, and she has a nice landing there with a good extension on the free leg, the leg that is off the ice. And this is a perfect layback position. Notice the left foot, that stabilizes her. That's the foot that she's spinning on, and the right foot is turned out nicely, parallel to the ice, and beautiful arm positions throughout.
Well, and Angela's been too distraught to sit in the kiss and cry area. She went backstage, now has made her way back out to hear her marks. The first set, 4.9 to 5.1.
You know, as a skater, you're just devastated when something like this happens, but you do have to sit and take the marks. There's the 10-time world champion, Irina Rodnina. She is now coaching Angela. She was the one responsible for bringing Cherkaskaya to the United States in the first place.
Presentation marks 5.3 up to 5.7. So, Angela Nikodinov still has the lead over Yoshie Onda, but some of the challengers who are right behind Angela, including Elena Liashenko, Tatiana Malinina, still to come. When we come back, Elena Liashenko, the reigning national champion of Ukraine. She needs a win here to make it to the Grand Prix final, but she's in second place and has a chance to go to Canada. She'll take the ice when we return to the NHK Trophy.
Elena Liashenko.
Well, the next 2 skaters will tell the story. Who's going to the Grand Prix final? Those final 2 spots yet to be filled. Angela Nikodinov has the lead over Yoshie Onda, but here is Elena Liashenko of Ukraine. She was in second place after the short program.
right foot in to lift her up into this triple Lutz. Oh, it's very close to the boards, leaning to the back of the skate a little bit. As a skater, that's kind of scary when you come that close to the boards, but that just shows her concentration level is very high. She's not distracted.
Elena skated at the Cup of Russia. She came in 6th. She has 3 points in the Grand Prix, but with a win would gain 12 points here.
She had doubt skating into that. She hesitated. Skated it a little too slow. Now only a double toe loop there.
Just to complete the thought, with the win, those 12 plus the 3 giving her 15, which is 1 more than Angela Nikodinov. Liashenko needs to win the gold here to go to the Grand Prix final.
Cannot afford more mistakes at this point. Edge jump. She'll just push right up off the right foot. Ooh, that's really around the corner. The curve was too tight, too small of a circle on the takeoff. That's why she had trouble with that.
Elena's 25 years old and from Kiev, Ukraine. Very popular here in Japan, as a matter of fact, ever since the Nagano Olympics. A couple of commercials here in Japan during that time and well liked since. Nagano is where the World Championships are this year, by the way.
I think she makes nice use of her arms and her hands. Very graceful. And they'll definitely take that into consideration on the second mark for presentation. Second triple Lutz, and oh, wow. She wasn't even close on that. Stepped out forwards, only 2.5 rotations. She missed her triple toe loop the first time, so she threw in another one. See, it's really hard to get everything back on track when you make a mistake on a jump and you miss it, fall short of rotation, whatever fall. It's like a shock in your body. You're like, oh my gosh, I've got to pull it together. And then if you miss it again, you go, oh, it's getting worse. So it sometimes can just spiral. Now here's the triple Lutz in her program. You can tell by the long edge that she waits on as she picks into the ice and then follows up with a double toe loop. Very nice. Good timing throughout that jump. But she does run into problems in the program, and surprisingly enough, it's on the second attempt at the triple Lutz. Watch what happens here. 1, 2 turns, and then really only 2.25 turns. She's really short of rotation at that point. Impossible to land the jump.
Here are the marks now. The first set, pretty wide range, 4.8 to 5.5. Remember, Liashenko was in second place right behind Angela Nikodinov after the short program. And the presentation marks 5.1 up to 5.6,
well,
Peter.
the presentation scores are much better, for sure, but it's the first mark that has hurt her. But
5-2.
interesting to see what's happened.
Liashenko into second place, dropping Nikodinov to third. Yoshie Onda currently has the lead here. Wow.
Thank you.
So the standings have flip-flop as they can in figure skating, and it could happen again because we're down to the final skater, Tatiana Malinina of Uzbekistan. She won the '99 Grand Prix final. She's in third place after the short program. She skates for the gold medal and a trip to the final when we come back.
Tatiana Malinina.
Meanwhile, we're down to the final skater for the ladies. Yoshie Onda has the lead right now over Elena Liashenko and Angela Nikodinov, and it comes down to Tatiana Malinina from Uzbekistan, who is in third place after the short program. She controls her own destiny here. About to find out who not only wins the gold medal, but also the two skaters who will occupy the remaining spots of the Grand Prix final. And Angela Nikodinov, who looked so good, her chances look so good going into the free skate. Now she's biting her nails.
Oh, man, was that a hard fall. When you don't get your hands down to stop your fall like that, that's more than a shock. It all out hurts. Boy, did she get it back, though, on that triple flip. That is focus. That's exactly what you need to do.
If the standings remain the same, the two spots would be filled by Yoshie Onda and Angela Nikodinov. Malinina could steal one here, though.
Look at that. I'm just so impressed with the ability she has to refocus after that terrible fall.
Peter, she certainly got the experience. Great year that she had in '99 when she won the Grand Prix final. Won the Four Continents Championship that year. Came in fourth in the world. A couple of tough seasons followed, though.
Trying to keep it together here on this triple toe loop. Oh, bending at the waist like that just throws you to the ice.
Tatiana ranked 9th in the latest ISU World Rankings. Originally from Russia. Has lived in Dale City, Virginia for a number of years. Also spent some time training in Prague.
But Terry, you know what's on her mind right now? She has planned another triple Lutz in this program. Remember that hard fall that she had in the beginning of the program. If she can focus and land this triple Lutz, that will be huge for her. She did it! Wow, that is impressive. I mean, because you're so undone by something like that in the beginning of the program, and she got it back. Look at that smile on her face. She knows she's jumped over a huge hurdle. Double axel.
keeping your composure, Peter.
I am so impressed with that. And she should be psyched. I mean, that was really showing amazing intestinal fortitude to rally like that and hit that triple Lutz. That was really terrific.
She's had such a tough time in the past year and a half or so. After that great season in '99, it's great to see Tatiana Malinina back skating well. Did she just win the gold medal and a spot at the Grand Prix final? We'll have to wait and see. She may have knocked Angela Nikodinov out. We'll have to wait for that.
This was the opening triple Lutz. This is the one she had problems on. Look at, she gets up into the air, but she's starting to lean, and I cannot believe the fall she has here. Bang! I mean, it's amazing to think that she was able to recover after that. That was truly amazing.
She can't even get to the kiss and cry area. Look at all the stuffed animals and flowers. Here's the first set now. 5.2 up to 5.5, Peter.
Well, I tell you, had she not had mistakes, they would have been higher, but I don't care about that right now. She skated well, and she made a huge comeback.
Presentation marks. Here they are. 5-1 up to 5-6. And the ordinals from the judges, Tatiana Malinina is going to win the NHK Trophy. She captures the gold medal and gets a trip to the Grand Prix final. Yoshie Onda from Japan ends up with the silver medal, and she is going to the final as well. A heartbreaker for Angela Nikodinov. She gets bounced. Look at the reaction.
Yeah, that was a big comeback. She should be overwhelmed with emotion. Tremendous.
So the 28-year-old from Uzbekistan captures her first Grand Prix win since '99. Yoshie Onda of Japan up for the silver medal and gets a trip to the Grand Prix final. Elena Liashenko captures the bronze ahead of Angela Nikodinov, and Patrice McDonough of the U.S. a strong 6th-place finish and an extremely disappointing 7th-place finish for Fumie Suguri of Japan. Take a look at our Smart 1 Smart Move replay. The triple flip from Tatiana Malinina. A great sign. It came right after the fall on the opening triple Lutz. A good sign that she was going to keep her poise and fight through the free skate. Peter has made his way over to have a word with the winner.
How did you come back after that fall?
I have just little mistakes because I don't know, maybe just in first time in my program I feel not comfortable, but I have lots of control when I skate, and this has just happened.
Well, control that's going to take you right to the Grand Prix final. Congratulations.
Really?
You bet.
No, unbelievable, no.
You're going?
You sure?
Yes.
Oh my God. I don't have second program.
Get it ready. Terry, back to you.
That is about as honest a reaction as you're going to get. Now she has to put another program together. Good problem to have, though. On the opposite end of the emotional spectrum, Angela Nikodinov. She had the lead. She let it slip away in the free skate. Peter is with her now.
Angela, that was a heartbreaker. Now, you said in the warm-up you felt pretty good. What happened between the warm-up and the actual competition?
Well, I felt really relaxed. I just feel really exhausted, and I had no energy to really get nervous. But, you know, it's not an excuse. It's been a very long month for me, and I had 2 pretty successful competitions, and the short program was better than the last 2, and so I'm not going to let this get me down, and just go back home and train harder and get myself together for our nationals and hopefully qualify for the Olympics. And it's just been a very long month for me.
Well, good luck with the rest of the season, and we know you're going to fight on.
Thank you.
All right, Peter, thank you. So Angela Nikodinov will be the first alternate for the Grand Prix final. Tatiana Malinina and Yoshie Onda pass her in the standings to claim the last 2 spots in that final.